Do not buy the iPhone 17. I am dead serious. Put your wallet away, step back from the checkout button. Apple just played 4D chess with our entire upgrade cycle. And if you buy a phone this year, you are literally stepping into a trap. The iPhone 18, it's gone, vanished, poof. According to a massive new report from McRumors, the regular iPhone 18, the one most people actually buy, is not coming in the fall of 2026. It's not even coming early. We are looking at a release date of spring 2027. That is an 18-month gap. That is unheard of in the tech world. We haven't seen a gap this long since the iPhone 4S back in the Steve Jobs era. So what is Apple doing? Are they slowing down? No, they are completely redefining how they sell you gadgets. But here's the kicker. This isn't a delay because they broke something. It's not a supply chain issue. It is a strategy, a calculated, devious strategy designed to get you to spend more money. But ironically, it might also be the best thing to happen to your bank account. They are splitting the lineup in a way we've never seen before. Think about it. The iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are still dropping this fall. But the regular iPhone 18, the budget king, it's being held hostage until 2027. Why? Because they want to clear the stage for something massive. Stick around, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this delay actually saves you money, gets you better tech, and why the iPhone Air changes everything. Look, guys, let's be real for a second. The iPhone lineup is getting huge. It's like trying to order a burger at a restaurant that has 50 pages of menu. You just want the standard meal, but the waiter keeps shoving the truffle Wagyu steak, the Pro Max, in your face. Right now, rumor has it, Apple is about to be selling 8 different phones at the same time. 8. You've got the iPhone 16, the Plus, the 16e, the iPhone Air, the Pros, and then the new foldable. It's overwhelming, even for me, and I do this for a living. Apple is realizing that if they keep dropping everything at once in September, nobody knows what to buy. It's just noise. It's a wall of specs and numbers. So they're fixing the noise. They're creating a season for the premium users, the people who want the best tech immediately, and a season for the rest of us who want incredible value without remortgaging the house. As this is about clarity, it's about getting the right tool for the right job, and honestly, it mimics exactly how the car industry works. You don't buy a new economy car every year, you wait for the model refresh. Now, let's talk about what that wait gets you, because this is where it gets exciting. Imagine this, it's spring 2027. You finally unbox the iPhone 18. The first thing you notice, the weight. It's lighter. The balance is perfect, distributed evenly so it doesn't feel like a brick in your pocket. You run your thumb over the back, and that massive, ugly camera bump we've all dealt with for years, it's smaller, like noticeably smaller. CNET is reporting a significantly reduced bump, which means it's going to sit flat on a table again, thank goodness. Then you press the power button, that crisp, tactile click. It's satisfying. You look at the display, and that dynamic island, it's gone. Well, not gone, but it's shrunk. We're talking about a pinhole cutout, just a tiny speck of black pixels, the Face ID sensors hidden behind the screen. It feels like you're holding a pane of pure glass that magic happens inside. That isn't just a phone, that is a piece of jewelry. Let's drop some specs though, because we need to talk about why this phone is going to be a beast. We're moving to a 2nm processor. This is a massive leap in transistor density. We are talking about chips that are smaller, faster, and wildly more efficient. But new tech is expensive, like really expensive. The first batch of 2nm chips, the price per wafer is skyrocketing. If Apple put this chip in a phone this fall, the price would have to jump to $1,200 for the base model. Nobody wants that. By holding the base model until spring 2027, Apple lets the manufacturing costs stabilize. They are literally using time engineering to bring the price down for you. We're looking at a base model that performs closer to a Pro than ever before, without the Pro price tags. Plus the battery life on these 2 nanometer chips, insane. We're talking forget your charger at home for the weekend kind of battery life. And while we're waiting, Samsung is out here releasing a new foldable every Tuesday. They're like, please buy something, anything. Apple is sitting there in their spaceship campus sipping espresso, being like, calm down, we're going to make you wait 18 months and you're still going to line up around the block. It's hilarious, and the confidence is actually kind of impressive. But here's the risk. Apple is betting that you won't switch to Android while you wait. They're betting that you'll look at the iPhone 18 Pro this fall, see the massive price tag, and go, hey, I'll wait 6 months for the cheap one. It's a dangerous game. If the base iPhone 17 feels stale after 18 months, people might get bored. But honestly, most people don't upgrade every year. This is the secret. The average user holds onto their phone for 3 or 4 years anyway, so for the majority of you, this shift means absolutely nothing except that when you do finally upgrade, the phone you get is going to light years ahead of the curve. Let's talk about the hero feature of this whole strategy. It's not the pinhole camera, it's not the 2 nanometer chip, it's the iPhone Air. This device is rumored to be a premium, ultra-thin model, and it's throwing a wrench in the works. If Apple launches the Air in the fall, alongside the Pros, they can't launch the regular 18 at the same time, or it would cannibalize sales. So the iPhone 18 gets pushed to spring. It's a domino effect. By spacing these out, Apple reduces overlap. Each phone gets its moment in the spotlight. The Air gets the holiday season. The Pro gets the tech enthusiasts, and the regular iPhone 18 gets the spring upgrade crowd. It actually makes so much sense, it's annoying. I want you to visualize the unboxing experience of this spring 2027 iPhone 18. You tear the plastic seal. Apple is still using that nice thick plastic, thank God. You lift the lid. The phone is floating in that molded paper tray. No charger, obviously. Stop asking. You pull it out and the screen is edge to edge. The bezels are so thin they look like an optical illusion. You turn it on and that startup wallpaper pops. It's vibrant. OLED perfection. You launch a game, maybe something graphically intense like Genshin Impact or whatever the kids are playing in 2027, and it doesn't stutter, it doesn't get hot, because the processor is so efficient the phone stays cool to the touch. It feels premium, it feels expensive, and because you waited, it feels earned. Now let's look at the competition for a second. The foldable market. Apple is reportedly releasing their first folding iPhone this fall. That is a high-risk, high-reward product. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be for the early adopters. By launching the foldable in the fall, Apple is effectively testing the waters. They don't want the confusion of launching a brand new form factor, the foldable, and a delayed standard model, the iPhone 18, at the exact same time. That would be a marketing nightmare. So they give the foldable the floor. Let the rich people buy the flip phone. Let the tech reviewers break the hinges. Then 6 months later, drop the iPhone 18 for the rest of us. It's smart. It's cold, calculated business. But man, does it make for a better product lineup. Let's talk about the camera bump again for a second, because this is a huge pain point that Apple is finally solving. I hate wobbly phones. You put your iPhone on a table at a coffee shop to type, and it rocks back and forth like a teeter-totter every time you tap the screen. It drives me insane. The rumor is the iPhone 18 is moving the internal layout around to shrink that bump. This is value engineering at its finest. It's not a spec you'll see on a benchmark chart, but it's a feature you will appreciate every single day. It's the kind of detail that shows Apple still cares about the physical object, not just the processor inside. It's the difference between a gadget and a companion. And consider the financial angle. If you buy an iPhone 18 Pro this fall, you're dropping $1,100 minimum. But if you wait until spring 2027 for the base model, you're likely looking at $799 or $899. That's hundreds of dollars saved. Plus, by then, the resale value of your current phone will have dropped further, making the total cost of ownership lower. It's like waiting for the price of a new GPU to drop after the crypto miners are done with it. You're letting the early adopters pay the R and D tax for you. You're being smart, you're being patient, and in a world of instant gratification, patience is a superpower. We also need to address the dynamic island shrinking. Mark Gurman, who is usually right about these things, is saying we're getting a pinhole cutout. This is huge. One of the biggest complaints about the iPhone is the notch or the island taking up screen real estate. Moving to a pinhole means more video, more game, more content. It's the closest we've ever gotten to a truly bezel-less phone. If that's the headline feature for the iPhone 18, it's worth the wait. It makes the phone look futuristic compared to everything else on the market. It's a visual cue that says, I have the newest tech. So what's the verdict? Should you upgrade to the iPhone 17 this year? If you have a broken phone, sure. If you're rocking an iPhone 11, maybe. But if you have an iPhone 15 or even a decent 14, sit tight. Do not let the FOMO get you. The fall 2026 lineup is going to be for the pros and the foldables. Let the rich people test the new tech. Let the reviewers find the bugs. You hold on to your cash. Wait for spring 2027. The iPhone 18 is shaping up to be the gadget of the year for the average consumer. Better battery, sleeker design, pinhole camera, and a price that won't make you cry. It's going to be an absolute steal compared to the flagships dropping this fall. Apple is changing the game. They are splitting the year into two distinct seasons of tech. And honestly, I'm here for it. I want a phone that feels special, not just another number in a long line of yearly updates. I want that pinhole cutout. I want that smaller camera bump. And I definitely don't want to pay $1,000 for it. So play the long game. Be smart. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the updates on the Foldable and the Air, because I am going to be tearing those apart the second they launch. But for the regular iPhone 18, we wait, and it's going to be worth it. Let me know in the comments, are you team fall upgrade or team spring value? Let's argue about it. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.